And welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Temple Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today it features the Sheldon Irish taking on the North Medford Black Tornado in girls basketball action. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and the participating community business partners. They are the ones that keep these events free for fans to enjoy, so please let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and then click on the red subscribe button. If you've already managed to get that done, we say thank you. It's seniors night here for the girls. The boys will have seniors night next Friday. We'll know how their final home game, but the girls team for the North Medford Black Tornado will close out with 2 road games over the next weekend, and they'll be at South Medford next Friday and then at Roseburg on Saturday. We'll have the Bills Glass Coach's Corner for you coming up shortly, right after this on TableRockSports.net.
This is senior night for the North Bedford girls program. It's a bittersweet moment.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. They are honoring not only the Black Tornado seniors, but they're doing the Sheldon seniors. We can tell you that the Sheldon seniors are Peyton Rohde, Sophie Miller, Maria Lehigh, Kaylee Glenn, and I believe that's all the seniors that are with them tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there's only 4 seniors. But they have some injuries on the Sheldon Irish team, which we will discuss here. When we get back to the Bills Glasses Coach's Corner. But now they're going to do the North Medford seniors. I think there's only 3 seniors on the ball club. So Jaden Gallery. So they
Jade is a 3-year varsity basketball player at North Bedford. She also played her 7th and 8th grade years with the Hurricane Hoops and Hendrick Middle School. Her favorite memory of the program are the lifelong friendships she has gained, as well as becoming best friends with Kira. Jade plans on attending college to become a nurse. Her advice for the current and incoming freshmen: never give up. Always believe in yourself. Be confident. Well done, Jaden Gallery.
That's Jaden Gallery that they've introduced. The next one is going to be Kiara McNamee.
And now the best friend mentioned, Kira McNamee.
McNamee. I got that name wrong, didn't I? Kiara McNamee.
Kira is accompanied by her parents, Rebecca and Bernie McNamee. Kira is a 3-year varsity basketball player and also played her 7th and 8th grade years with the Hurricane Hoops and Hendrick Middle School. Her favorite memories of basketball are definitely no
So apparently that's the only two that there is. There's three listed on my roster as seniors, but the roster may not be 100% right. So, or I'm looking for the number, and I may not even be here tonight. So that's the two seniors. So that's senior night here in the North Medford Gymnasium. We'll just hold it here for a moment, though. Let's get into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. And I will get back to warming up. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. Sheldon is 12-8. Overall, 5-1 in conference play. And I was talking to the Sheldon coach, Brian Brancato, and talking to him, I said that it was interesting that his team has kind of righted the ship from the beginning of the season, but he pointed out that their number one player hasn't played all season, tore her knee up in the summer, and is still rehabbing, and they're minus, well, tonight they're minus two more seniors, and the one that they're minus, their best player, is also a senior. So he said basically they ended up starting a bunch of sophomores and juniors and even freshmen, and it took them a little while to get going, but once they did, they were fine. They got used to 6A basketball, began to play the kind of defense that it takes to win, and hopefully can keep it going. Right now, they're in a position to be able to go to the playoffs if we were to cut things off right today. But unfortunately for Sheldon, we're not going to cut things off today. They'll cut things off next weekend. So they're going to have to continue to work at getting into the playoffs. But it looks like it's going to be a possibility for them depending on how the final weekend goes. Meanwhile, for the North Medford Black Tornado, they come in 7-13, 1-6 overall, and as you can see, the fact that they've only got a couple of seniors on the team, they're a really young team, and Coach Thomas trying to get his team to do the same thing that they're doing over in Sheldon, and that's learn how to play defense at the 6A level, and we can assure you that they're getting better at it. The Sheldon Irish, if you go back to January 11th, they had a 5-game winning streak, and then they lost one, and then they picked up another win last weekend at Grants Pass. So they're on pretty much a tear right now. They've winning 6 out of their last 7 games. Meanwhile, if we went back that far for the North Medford Black Tornado, we would find that they're running about a 2-5 record in that same time frame. So been a little tougher for the North Medford Black Tornado as they've tried to find their way around here in the 6A league, but they'll get there. They'll get there. They're just a really young ball team this year. We'll come back with more on the Bills Glass Coaches Corner after this timeout.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. And I'm going, playing around here with my iPad, trying to go back here a little bit. Because I think I gave you the wrong record for Sheldon. They're actually 13-8 and 6-1 in conference play. The reason for that is on the roster that they give us and the discussion that they have on our piece of paper, it didn't include the win that they had Tuesday night against Roseburg when they defeated the Indians 58-30. So after tonight, what Sheldon has left is South Eugene, and then they're at South Medford. I don't know if we can give them a split there or not, but that's probably the way that's going to work out. Meanwhile, North Medford will be at South Medford next Friday for the big rivalry game that takes place there. And then, as we said, they're going to close out next Saturday up at Roseburg, taking on the Indians, who have been in a bit of a struggle this season, to say the least. And that's the way that the season is going to probably end for those two ball clubs, as we're getting down to where if you're not in a position right now to make the playoffs, you're probably not going to make the playoffs. The Sheldon Irish are currently ranked 9th by the OSAA, so that puts them pretty well in the 32-team category that will be playing here at the 6A level. Meanwhile, North Medford is at number 40, so they'd have to somehow in the next 2 weeks find a way to make up 8 spots. I'll tell you right now, that's a bit of a challenge if you're trying to do that. This has been the Bill's Glass Coach's Corner. Bill's Glass is locally owned, family run. You'll find Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. When we return, we will have the starting lineups, and we'll also have the tip-off on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
So, welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And now they're getting ready to introduce the teams. They're kind of crossed us up a little bit, and thought they were going to do a national anthem, but they didn't have one. So out there right now is Tori Line, a 5'7" junior. Joining her is Peyton Rohde at 5'7" senior. Diamond Wright, the 6-foot freshman. Gabby Harms, a 5'10" junior. And the last one out there is Bo Brugman, a 5'10" junior. And now they get ready to do North Medford. Dia Patel, a 5'3" junior. Ali Stevens, a 5'5" junior. Callie Rains, a 5'9" freshman. Jaden Gallery, a 5'5" senior. And number 25, Kiera McNamee, a 5'9" senior. And so away we go. Maybe. Today's game is brought to you by our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. We're lined up. Gabby Harms, along with, I think it's Rains in the circle. Yep. And Sheldon will have it first. Line with it around to Rohde, and then they swing it back and around. They go to Glenn, or make that, yeah. Line, we'll get it straight out here in a moment. Hold on. It swung it around to right. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. So right will inbound it and get it in. Rohde with it. Stopped trying to get it on the baseline. Stepped on the baseline. Stepping on the baseline that time was Harms, I believe. Oh, we'll take that back. It was not Harms. On the other page, Brugman. And here's Patel laying it in. By paper, it will be a little confusing. Now they go to the floor. Be a little confusing because Sheldon lists a lot of players, but they ended up not bringing that many. And here's Wright. And a three. Yes. That is Brugman with that three. And so Sheldon takes a quick lead with 7 minutes to go in the first, and now they steal it and a foul. The foul will be on Stevens. The first on North Medford. Line gives it up. Brugman. They're going to lose it out of bounds. Brugman thought Line was going one way, and not so much. Fire it ahead to Stevens. Stevens got a one-on-one. Oh, it's in and out, and Brugman with the rebound. Firing it in quickly ahead. Getting it into Rohde. Right back to Rohde. She thought about a three, pulled it down instead. Loses it, but then they get it right back. Harms picking that up for them. The Line will set it up one more time. Right. Into the lane. Knocked out of her hand, and then Sheldon will retain possession. Brugman. Turn, spin. No good. Travel. So coming in is Boger for North Medford. That's taken away by Brugman. Cross court this one quickly to Rohde. Rohde into the lane, putting a block by Raines. Gets it back, puts it up again, but no. This is going to be brought out of there by Boger. Boger on the fly into the forecourt, but can't do anything. 3-2 ball game as we approach 5:40 in the first. Gallery fouled by Wright. Raines. The boys' game that we just witnessed, the one right before this, and they're going to lose it this time. And Sheldon will get it ahead. That's going to be Line, no good. And going up and not making it, but getting the rebound back and then throwing it out of bounds. Starr, who is into the game for Sheldon. But I was going to say, in the boys' game, they didn't slow down for anything. I don't even remember anybody calling a timeout. Here's another stolen pass by Sheldon. And now North Medford will get their hands on one. Raines doing that. Sheldon coach down below telling him to shoot the ball. Stevens back into the game for Patel. But then I don't even remember either side in the boys' game calling a timeout. They just played that game straight through. There weren't that many foul shots either. There's a spin and a block, but they're going to call the foul. It's on Raines. Brugman will sink the first one. Coming in for Sheldon is Sophie Miller. Brugman back at it, nails another one. Right now the score is Brugman 5, North Medford 2. As we have 5-minute mark, another foul. Brugman with the foul. Going to keep us busy here, working the old computer the way his is going. And another, nope, that time it's a turnover. .457 to go, first period. It's a 5-2 game. Sheldon out on top. Right into the lane, pulls it back out. Brugman into the lane, putting it up off the glass. Good. Is Harms. And North Medford will lose it. Sheldon will bring it back. 4:15, first period. Now we have another whistle. And another turnover. Nope. Pardon me. Going to be a foul. That's on Harms. The first, but the third on Sheldon. Open for a three is Stevens, and she's fouled by Wright. Didn't make it, but she'll be at the foul line for 3 shots. That's 2 on Wright. 4 now on the Irish. Stevens at the line for 3 of them. There's one. And 2. Trying to get into the game and doing so is Lane. 3:55 to go. The John L. Scott scoreboard reading Sheldon 7, North Medford 4. There's a 3 put up. That was way off the line by Rhodey. And then they take it back. Brugman with it. To line. I don't know who she was going to, except white shirts, and went out of bounds. Now 3:18 to go. North Medford will take an opportunity to try and tie this up, but we have a timeout first by Sheldon. It's only a 30-second timeout. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome Conger Moore's funeral directors in Medford and Central Point as new sponsors of our live high school athletic streams. Visit congermoores.com to learn more about their services. Our sponsors allow us to cover your favorite teams, so welcome Conger Moore's funeral directors. .318 to go, period number 1. That's a 7-4 lead for the Irish. Coming out of the timeout, North Medford has the basketball. Get it in finally to Boger. We'll work it down, pass it off to Richardson, who goes up, nope, traveled. 3:10 to go in the first. Following the turnover now, Sheldon will look to increase the lead. It goes out of bounds off of Sheldon. Went off of Harms. Boger bouncing it off to Richardson. Back out the lane for three. No, it isn't any good. Putting it up off the glass, though, is Richardson. So a second chance points there for the Black Tornado, and with 2.5 to go in the first, they have it down to a 1-point lead. Line to Brugman. Brugman underneath to Miller. Miller's fouled. It's on Raines. Kaylee Raines with that one. At the line is Miller. Got one. Patel's into the game. And also coming into the game is Hamlin. Miller with another one. Yes. So with 2:13 to go in the first. They're down. North Medford down by 3, and they're looking to tie it up here. Gallery around a Hamlin. Back out to Patel. Boger. Breaking and putting it up from the foul line was Hamlin. No good. Getting the rebound, though, was Richardson, but couldn't get it to go. Brugman with the rebound for the Irish. Line quickly into the forecourt. Here's a three. No good by Rhodey that time, but the Irish will grab the rebound. 1:25 to go, first period. Miller to Brugman. Not Brugman, excuse me. Brugman has it now. The line that had it originally. Get it down low, put it in off the glass. Wonderfully done. That was Rhodey with that one. Ahead it goes to Boger. Boger spins, puts it up, no good. Gets the rebound, puts it up, no good, and is fouled. Looking at line. No, that makes more sense. It's on Miller. North Medford's going to be getting some foul shots the way this is going. Boger at the line. And good. Raines back in for North Medford. 48.8 seconds to go in the first. Boger lined up for number 2. And short, but she'll get the rebound. They're going to say lane violation on Sheldon. Coming in is Izzy Harms. I think we have both Harms sisters in right now. I'll have to go some first names. We'll give Boger a second chance to correct the miss, and she will. 11-8 with 44 points, 44 seconds to go. Rhodey. Almost lost it out of bounds. Brugman. Get it around that to Gabby Harms. in the hands of Izzy Harms right now. Being batted around, and Gallery's going to take it. Gallery's going to lose it. And they'll say that it's off of Sheldon. Izzy Harms knocking that one out of bounds. 15.5 seconds to go, first period. Roger right back to Raines, and it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Black Tornado. We'll try it again. Raines to Bogert. Nope, they're going to lose it. Patel. Nope. Gallery will pick it up, give it off to Richardson. And Richardson will lay that one in. I think that Raines will lay that one in. And that will be the end of the first quarter. So at the end of one, as we look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, it reads Sheldon 11, North Medford 10. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net and on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's a 1-point lead for the Sheldon Irish as we head into the second period. Brugman is the leading scorer for the Irish with 5. North Medford has 5 players that have 2 points apiece. Raines stepping out. Trying to save that one. And be knocked out of bounds by North Medford. 7:29 to go, second period. Looking for our first bucket here. This period anyway. Brugman. Now they'll get set up. Miller. Around it goes to Sprouse. That's Izzy Harms. Miller's going to set for 3. No, traveled. Yeah. Shuffled the feet to get him set correctly. And Richardson coming in for Raines. Finally, North Medford gets it into the fourth quarter. That's Patel around to Stevens. Stevens in traffic. Almost lost that. They managed to save it. Stevens on a drive. Steven puts it up. No, that one doesn't go. Bolger grabs the rebound. Patel fires. That's a little long. And here comes Sheldon with it on the fly. Stopping is going to be a foul. Pappas had that one, and she was fouled by Stevens. So we have a stoppage here as they're discussing the Medford bench. Except the Medford bench doesn't know why they're being, what the problem is that the official has, and even though he explained it, it's like, we're not doing anything here, but sitting. Brugman handling it for Sheldon until she gives it up. Around to Miller. Miller will give it over to Izzy Harms. Izzy right back to Miller, who thought about a three but didn't take it. Back to Harms it goes. Izzy, as both of them are, both Izzy and Gabby are in it. And Stevens to the floor to get that one. Gallery into the forecourt. Give it off, turn, spin, twist, travel. One too many moves. 5:57 to go here in the second period. Played a little over 2 minutes. We're still looking for the first points of the second quarter. No, Izzy Harms, yep, carried it. Now what do we've got? A full timeout that's been called by Sheldon. So we'll take a quick timeout here as the John L. Scott scoreboard still reads the 1-point lead for Sheldon as you're listening to TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
The Oregon Athletic Officials Association and the Oregon School Activities Association are recruiting officials for the high school spring sports season. There is an immediate need for umpires in baseball and softball. You can register at osaa.org/officials. Click on the registration tab when you get there. Being a high school official has several benefits, including staying involved in athletics, maintaining good physical condition, and how about this? Making a little money while you're doing it. The Black Tornado with the basketball following the timeout. Getting it down low as Richardson can't get it to go in, but is fouled. It's on Sprouse. Ooh. Richardson gets the first one in. And not the second one. But Boger gets the rebound, puts it up. Ooh, a wild shot. Didn't go anywhere. 5.5 to go. Second period. And we have an 11-11 tie. Line with it for the Irish. Falls down. Managed to get it back. Now we're going to get a foul. This will be on Gallery. Number 1 on Gallery. 5 on North Medford. 6 on the Irish. There'll be lots of foul shots coming up here. Wright takes it, stops and pops. Yes! We dip under 5 minutes to go, second period. And Richardson saves that one nicely, and then Boger is fouled. This is on line for Sheldon. That's 7. That'll put North Medford in the bonus, and Boger is there for a 1-and-1. Misses the front end. Wright will grab the rebound. Ahead to Gabby Harms, who will lay it in. Four and a half to go here. There's a foul. This is on Patel. Oh, I'm sorry. I went the wrong way with that. They're calling that on line, not Patel, as Boger misses. Call that on line. That would be her second. A little different story. Gabby Harms putting it up off the glass. Yes. And with that, North Medford wants a timeout. 30-second timeout. I saw the official there telling us. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. They also should take the time to tell you that Table Rock Sports would like to say thank you to over 100 new YouTube subscribers this last spring. If you want to join our team, you can go to Table Rock Sports page at youtube.com and click on the red subscribe button. 17-11 on the John L. Scott scoreboard is the Irish getting a hold of this one a little bit. On the floor they go, but North Medford comes out of there with it. Stevens loses it off her foot, but gets that one back. And away we go again. Patel down low. The Hamlin put it up. No, that isn't any good. And here comes Sheldon with the rebound. Gabby Harms on a wild dribble. Somehow manages to keep control. And now Sheldon will set it up. That's a jumper being put up there and rescued by Pappas. I believe that's Pappas. Yes, Pappas, and Pappas will take it again and put it up. No good this time. And a scramble for the rebound. They're going to say North Medford basketball. They're going to the line, since that is the 9th foul. And missing the front end of North Medford. Wright holding on to it, going into the lane, putting it up. That one rolls around and off. Patel had it, but then Sheldon took it away. Spin, twist, no good. Nope, traveled. Hamlin thought about dribbling, thought about passing. And by the time one decided what to do, the feet had done all the wrong things. Brugman is into the game. And a couple of substitutions for North Medford. Well, quite a few changes for North Medford with 3:04 to go. Here's Wright on a drive, put it up, no good, fouled. pass charge to Wright makes the first one. That was charged to McNamee. Wright will make another one. Nope. Ensuing scramble for the rebound. Sheldon comes up with it. 2:50 to go until halftime. If we get a chance here, we'll remind you to stay tuned for the Bedford Parks and Recreation halftime report. There's a jump ball. And they'll scramble around. So the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report is coming up. Little Hoopsters beginning basketball programs have winter and spring sessions this year. Visit playmedford.com to get your Little Hoopster in the game. (18-11). North Medford has scored exactly 1 point this quarter. We're down to 2:25 to go, out of bounds. Stop, pop, yes. Trying to get the number on that one if we can. So far we haven't seen a number. That was Gabby Harms. There's a miss by North Medford. There it was not Gabby Harms. We'll get the number yet. There it is. There's Raleigh. They'll put that in. So we'll change our scorebook here. And now North Medford gets hit with a foul. They say I haven't won too many on North Medford, but doesn't make any difference. They're in the bonus. And they missed it. Brugman had the rebound. Lost it for momentarily, but North Medford the last to touch. 1:47 to go. And now we've got a full timeout that's going to be taken, so we'll do likewise as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. And it's on TableRockSports.net, the John L. Scott scoreboard, showing Sheldon with an 8-point lead with 1:47 to go here in period number 2. And they'll get ready to inbound it, and they do. Wright has it, takes it to the baseline, fire it out to Gabby Harms for 3, and that doesn't go. Here comes North Medford, but they're going to lose it. Brugman will pick it up. And now Boger will steal the pass. Get it to Stevens, who traveled. Patel and Gallery come into the game. Both teams playing most of their bench so far tonight. Right with it. Traveled. Pappas coming into the game for Sheldon as we approach 1 minute. They're going to call an offensive foul on Stevens. Yep. She has to be replaced. That's her third foul, at least as we have it here unofficially. Brody. Shot no good. Brugman putting it up. No, that one doesn't go. And the Black Tornado come out of there with it. Boger bounce it ahead to Patel and out of bounds. That leaves us 45 seconds left before the halftime buzzer. Rhodey getting it around to Raleigh. Raleigh gets it back at the foul line. Gives it off to Pappas. In the corner it goes to Brugman for three. No, it isn't any good. And the Black Tornado have it. Richardson down the sideline. And they're going to say she lost it out of bounds. Sheldon basketball. 16.8 to go. Brugman directing traffic. And she's going to inbound it. And get it right in the middle of the Harms. Harms goes up, foul. Charge to Raines. And that's a problem, because Raines now has 3 fouls. So McNamee, I guess I've been saying it wrong the whole half. Sorry about that. McNamee is into the game. The game, I keep telling them that name doesn't come out like it. Doesn't look like it is the way it is. But McNamee into the game, and now what do we have? The officials are gathering. Everybody's backing off of the line. And shooting will be Harms. There's one. And now, shooting at the other end is Gallery. And the first one is no good. I'll put a couple points on the board for Sheldon. And did get one of them. I have to tell you that from our vantage point, way up here above the court, I have no idea what happened. They were just playing, and I don't know what caused a double technical. Now we've got a long discussion again. Okay, we're ready to go. I think maybe everybody's happy. Not sure that there's complete understanding, but everybody's willing to play. Patel, or make that, and stripped away. Doesn't make any difference who it is right now. Stripped away. And stripped away the other way. Boger knocking it. No, they're going to say it's off of Sheldon. But for sure, Boger was the last one to have touched that. 0.6 seconds to go in the half. It has been most eventful coming down the stretch. Everybody needs to go to the locker room and get things solved. That's it. So, we've made it through a half and on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It now reads that it's Sheldon 22, North Medford 12. We invite you to stay tuned for the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report that's up next as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Halftime is brought to you by PlayMedford.com, where classes and activities for the entire family are available. Registration for winter and spring are happening now. Sign up at PlayMedford.com, or you can call the Santos Center at 774-2400. Well, see if we do that again without squeaking, huh? At 774-2400 to get started. So we are at halftime. At halftime, Sheldon leads this one by a count of 22-12. They led after the first quarter by only a point, 11-10, but the Black Tornado went absolutely frigid in that second period, putting only 2 points on the board and being outscored 11-2. In individual scoring, Gabby Harms has 7. At least on our book here, unofficially, has 7 for the Sheldon Irish. And I'll get my full roster over here so we can get real names. And both Brugman has 5. And everybody else basically has only a couple of points. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they've spread the scoring out as there's nobody except for Brooke Richardson that has more than 2 points, and she's got 3. But everybody else on the team that has scored That would include Patel, Gallery, Stevens, Raines, and Boger. All have 2 points at halftime. So, the one thing that North Medford is going to be discussing is they have to find a way to get the ball into the bucket. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty long night out here. When we come back, we'll take a look at other games that are going on in girls action involving Southern Oregon teams, and I can tell you that the list is really skinny tonight, as most of them will get going at it tomorrow night. But we'll take a look at what we have for tonight anyway when we return on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and on TableRockSports.net. The John L. Scott scoreboard at halftime shows Sheldon with a 10-point lead over the Black Tornado. Not much going on in girls basketball tonight as far as teams from down here in the Southern Oregon area are concerned. Just a couple of them. Ashland is at Springfield. That's a Ashland team that has struggled mightily this season, but they're at Springfield this tonight. And Henley is at Klamath Union in what probably should be a pretty good ball game over there on the other side of the mountain. So as you say, not much going on at girls action tonight, but a little bit. Halftime has been brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. With the Winter Recreation Guide is out with sports leagues and activities. If you would like to sign up, you can visit playmedford.com or call 774-2400 to learn more. When we come back, it'll be the second half on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Third quarter is underway. Sheldon begins with it. That's Brugman traveled. There's some work for the Black Tornado to do. They plan on being around this one at the end. Patel with it. They have Patel, Gallery, Boger with it right now. McNamee out there. Richardson. Dropped out of bounds. And Sheldon will take over. Points have been hard for both teams to come by tonight. Now here's Brugman, and that one doesn't go, that three-pointer. Off the rim, out of bounds. Boger can't get a shot, takes a drive, cross court to Patel. Patel will put it up, comes up short. Brugman with the rebound and out of bounds. Trying to get it to Miller, but not happening. Both of these teams, their coaches stress playing defense. Now what do we have? We have a foul is what we have. That's called on Miller. But both of these coaches stress defense, and so far tonight, we've got the defensive struggle going on. As the defenses are really outdoing the offenses. Neither team finding it that easy to get a shot off. Patel over to McNamee. Oh, here's Patel with it now. Excuse me. Boger. Driving in, fouled. This will be number 2. There will be no shots here, I don't think. This is again on Miller. 3 on Miller. So that'll probably put her on the bench for a little while. North Medford will try it again. Richardson, Boger for 3. No. McNamee had the rebound, but no, couldn't hold on to it. Wright, bounce it off, and losing it out of bounds is Sheldon. Five and a half to go, third period. And again, we're looking for somebody to score. And taking it is Pappas. Getting it into the middle to Rhodey. Rhodey spinning and putting it in. So there's the first points of the third quarter. Comes with about 5 minutes left to go. And North Medford will turn it over. Trailing on the John L. Scott scoreboard by 12 at this point. Right with it. The action is kind of slowed down a little bit. Rhodey, Brugman. Here's a drive and no, that one doesn't go either. Harms had that one halfway down, and they lose it. Here comes Pappas with it. To right. Gallery bumping as she's trying to get by. There's Wright putting it up. No good. Brugman with the rebound. And another foul. This is on Richardson. At the line will be Wright. Oh. Hamlin comes into the game for Richardson. And Wright will do it a second time. This one is good. 4 points for Wright. And a 13-point lead for Sheldon, and they take the pass. Here they come the other way. And North Medford takes it right back. Boger has it. Then Sheldon grabs it. Then they take it right back to him. No good. McNamee with the rebound and loses it. Here we go the other way now. In a hurry. Harm spinning, twisting, no good. Hamlin with the rebound, firing it out to Gallery. To Boger. Around to McNamee. Patel. Boger for three. No. Brugman with the rebound. Boy. Got away with that one, I think. Around to Wright. Back out to Wright. And it goes to Harms. Harms spinning, can't get it. Give it to Pappas. Pappas will take the baseline. And they'd have to give it up. Brugman. And there's going to be a foul. Well, this looks like on Gallery. No, it's on Hamlin. And now there's a timeout. And it's going to be, according to JT Thomas, a 30-second timeout. So we'll hold it here as on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You can see that it reads Sheldon 25, North Medford 12. Becoming a high school official has several benefits, including staying involved in athletics, maintaining good physical condition, and earning money. The Oregon Athletic Officials Association and the Oregon School Activity Association are recruiting officials in particular for the high school spring sports season. There is an immediate need for umpires in baseball and softball. So if you're into strikes and balls, this is your moment. Register at osaa.org/officials and then click on the registration tab. We'll need umpires if we're going to have a baseball season. So we hope that you, especially you former baseball players that already understand the basic rules, will get out there and help. Here's Wright putting it in on the run. $15-point lead now for the Irish on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Almost stole that pass, but Patel gets it around to Raines. There's a three by Richards, or make that Lane. But now North Medford steals it back. Stevens with it. Trying to set Lane up again. This is Hamlin turning, spinning, got it. That produces a quick 5-0 run and closes the gap quickly with 2:05 to go in the third. Let's see, fans here in the gymnasium going. Pappas finally getting it off. Here's Harms. That's a long three that didn't go. Bushman. Yes. Oh, Bushman nails a three for Sheldon, which will quiet the crowd pretty quickly. Stevens with it. Hamlin. No, lost it. There's something to Coach Thomas as we went by. There's a spin and a twist and a travel. And we'll have a sub. Raines comes back into the game. Gallery comes into the game. 1:05 to go here in the third. Every time North Medford starts to make a move, Sheldon answers. Gallery thought about it, but from the foul line, no good was Raines. Brusman being hounded. Bounce it to Wright. Right back out to Brusman for three. No, but is foul. Oh, they say underneath. Be a Sheldon foul. It's on Wright. That's three on Wright as I have it. I'm not saying I'm correct. That's the way I have it. 13 foul on Sheldon. Raines mounts it off to Lane, who puts it up. No good, and a foul. Could be another Sheldon foul. That's four now on the Irish. And Lane is good with number one. And that is the end of the third period. So, at the end of three, we take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, and it shows that it's Sheldon 30, North Medford 19, as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this.
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. We start the fourth quarter, and the John L. Scott scoreboard shows that it's a 11-point lead for the visiting Irish. North Medford will have to think of something. There's a tie, a jump ball. Okay. They get the ball to the Irish, and Mama was going to go back to the looks of the possession arrow. Should have went to North Medford, but maybe my eyeballs are wrong. And there's traveling. Nope, carry. So McNamee is back into the game. And there is Stevens stealing the pass, the inbounds pass, and taking it all the way in. Brugman for three. No, that was no good. But running the rebound down for the Irish is Sprouse. They give it out to Line. Line goes right back around to Sprouse. In the corner to Brugman. And they've got the player. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Here comes North Medford with it. Rain. Going all the way. No. Knocked out of bounds out of her hand. North Medford will set up underneath their own basket. Patel fires a three. No, that one doesn't go. Boger scrambles for the rebound, but the Irish come out of there with it. Rhodey has it. Rhodey up. Good. Arrow 6:10 to go in the ball game. Now an 11-point lead. That one by Rains doesn't go. So now everybody's on the ground. Pappas comes out of there with it. They'll give it off. Good grief. And the Gallery going to tackle. Boger will come into the game. Rhodey to Brugman. Rhodey for three. No, that one's off the iron. And they're going to call the jump ball the possession arrow. North Medford direction. Sprouse coming back in for, I don't know, Sprouse coming out for Sheldon. Stevens, that'll be a blocking foul on Pappas. That's the 5th team foul on the Irish with 5.5 to go in the ball game. So I don't know if that'll become significant or not. Depends on how they call the game coming down the pike. Stevens handing it off to Boger, getting it right back to Stevens. Right back to Boger, to McNamee. Lane, no, that one doesn't go. Boger with the rebound, put it up, no. And they're going to come out of there with it, the Irish do. Line, holding on to it for a moment. Around to Rhodey. Down in the corner, bounce it around to right, back out on top it goes to Sprouse, who misses on the jumper. On the floor, coming out of there with it is Stevens, charging all the way. She's going to fire a 3. Yes! .24 now, and Sheldon turns it over with 4:24 to go. Let's see if they can close it down a little more. And there will be a full timeout taken by North Medford. The John L. Scott scoreboard shows that it's Sheldon with the lead as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And it's on TableRockSports.net. The John L. Scott scoreboard showing an 8-point lead for the Sheldon Irish with 4:10 to go here in the ball game. Boger for 3. That one's offline. Rhodey will grab it, get it to right. Here come the Irish. Pappas had a 3, didn't take it in time. Spinning, putting it up off the glass, no good as Harms. Here comes Raines with it. Trying to get it to Stevens, and does, but and Stevens is fouled. It's on right. That's 4 of them on right. They signal that to the Sheldon bench. And there's a turnover. Harms with it to right. He's still in the game with 3:40 to go. So apparently they feel like that's going to work out okay. Harms holding on to it. There's Bruchman backing down, turning, spinning, twisting. Can't get a shot off. 3 in the key. Gallery coming back in, Patel coming in, Richardson coming in, all for North Medford. Stevenson turns, spins, twists, no good. And Sheldon with it. Right. Quickly down to the forecourt. Gotta pull it back out. Right will pop it though. That's gonna come up short. Raines with the rebound. Trying to get away, and there will be a foul. Gabby Harms with the foul. The thing is that that's 7. And so North Medford finds themselves in the bonus. The 1-1. And the front end of it is missed. Jump ball. Goes to Sheldon. Right with it. All the way in and lay it in. 2:40 to go in the game. 10-point lead now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And here we're going to have a 1-1 again. As this is charged to Pappas. Patel. Yep, on number 1. And number 2. Two and a half to go in the game. Medford needs to force something and then get in a basket here quickly and really cut the lead down. There's Bushman. And Bushman underneath lays it in on a reverse. Brugman. And got fouled. It's on Richardson. No good. Raines out of there with it. Ahead to Stevens. Stevens, stop. Now they're going to work it around. Raines will pop a 3. No, but the air ball is caught and put back in by Stevens. Almost turned out to be like a pass. And before we can get into forecourt, we have a foul. It's on Lane. And now we have a timeout. 30-second timeout is what we have. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome Conger Moore's funeral directors in Medford and Central Point as new sponsors of our live high school athletic streams. You can visit congermoores.com to learn more about their services. Our sponsors allow us to cover your favorite teams, so please welcome Conger Moore's funeral directors. You fans that are watching who played high school sports or beyond, they really need you to get back in the game as an official. There is a critical need in all sports right now. You can go to the OSAA.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. We'd like to see you back in the game or on the court soon. And we'd like to really see you on the baseball field. Need umpires for the upcoming season for both baseball and softball, depending on your preference there. A minute 56 to go in the game. The John L. Scott scoreboard shows a 12-point lead for the Irish. Here's Wright playing with 4 fouls and still in the game. Here's a 3 on the way. Yes. Rhodey nails that one. That might have been the last chance then that the Black Tornado have, as they're down by 11, although McNamee coming back into the game. As they get all the seniors in for the final minute and a half here. Senior night, this is the last home game for them. Raines spinning, twisting, turning, and getting the bounce. And there will be another timeout. And this time it's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a quick one here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our family. Always be there.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and on TableRockSports.net. John L. Scott scoreboard shows Sheldon with a 9-point lead and a minute 27 to go in the game. Last home game for the North Medford girls. They'll be on the road for their final two games. There's a foul. It's going to be on McNamee. Bruchman gets it in. Having some trouble. There will be a foul. Nope. Going to be a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout. This comes with 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining in the game. It is our sponsors who make this live high school action, athletic action, available for you. Well, now they changed their mind. They're going to make it a full timeout. Too late for us, though. Including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. You can visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. We'd also like to give thanks to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. We'll be right back after this on TableRockSports.net.
From the moment you enter the court. We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games are.
It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here at North Medford High School. It's powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Here comes Raines. At the foul line, they're going to lose it. Kick ball. Will actually stay with North Medford. John L. Scott scoreboard showing North Medford with a 9-point deficit. Minute 10 to go. We'll figure out how to get that one fixed. There's Raines, though. That'll solve it. Oh, Raines scores a couple. Right in. Stevens will steal the pass, and they're going to get a foul on Sheldon. That'd be 9 of them. That's on Wright, who fouls out. Oh, they did realize that yet. Here, Line is back in. Lots of substitutions. Richardson's in. Boger is in. Well, Boger's coming in for the shooter. Hamlin is in. And Hamlin's good with the first. Pappas with the rebound. We're under a minute now. Line ahead to Brugman. And there will be a foul on Gallery. This is watching things. Things are getting a little testy. Actually, they charged it to Richardson. Thought they were going to charge that one to Gallery. That'll put Sheldon into the bonus with 52 seconds left in the game. Brugman at the line for a 1-and-1. And misses. There's still hope. Rains. Oh, gonna have to do better than that. Gonna go out of bounds. No save. Patel will grab it. North Medford will try it again. Stevens. Up. Off the glass and in. For 4-point lead with 22 seconds to go and a foul on Gallery. Eight. The most important number is that Sheldon, if they commit a foul in the next 22.4 seconds, it's 2 shots automatically for Black Tornado. Here's Rhodey. Good. Put this one in. She could make it difficult. She's got it in. Well, it can get a little difficult now. 6 points needed by the Tornado. And there's going to be a foul on Pappas. Yep. Now that's the 10th. So it now becomes double bonus. At the line is Stevens for 2. Nope. Rains and Hamlin back into the game. Stevens gets that one. Boger comes back into the game. 16.6 seconds to go. They're going to do a shift change. They're trying to get a foul, and they do. Rains will pick up that foul. Or Richardson, excuse me. That'll be 4 on Richardson. It's still a 1-and-1 for Sheldon. 14.6 seconds to go. It's a 5-point lead. But they've also put Brugman at the line. Here comes Hamlin, Rains, and McNamee. So I think they've told North Medford, you about run out of substitutions. Brugman's good. And now Sheldon will call a timeout. Take that point away there and put it over here where it belongs. This is a full timeout. We'll just kind of hang around and let you know that coming up as soon as this is over will be a My Circle K powered by GP Energy post-game show. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K powered by GP Energy. It's morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, add fuel for your road trip. That begins with My Circle K. So, trying to come to a conclusion on this game, but 14.6 seconds to go. Brugman will be at the line. She has one to go. This one goes in. It's really almost impossible for North Medford to find a way to win this. It's in. So it's a 7-point deficit at this point. And seconds to go, and Sheldon steals it with 9.3. And Gallery will foul. And that, well, we did that the wrong way, but now both teams are in the double bonus. So, on the line, Harms. And the first one's no good. And so McNamee is back into the game. And Harms is good with the next one. Stevens to Gallery for three, no good. Up, no good. And that's the ball game. So it's a final here at the North Medford Gymnasium. And at the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Sheldon 44, North Medford 36. We're back with the postgame show right after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000. Be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. This is the My Circle K, powered by GP Energy postgame show, where they fuel your road trip and add crunch to your lunch. They Sheldon Irish walk out of here with a 44-36 win over the North Medford Black Tornado. Let's take a quick look at the scoring. Sheldon led most of the way. They led 11-10 after the first quarter. They Really, I don't even remember them trailing at all. 22-12 at halftime, stretching it out to 30-19 by the end of the third quarter, and ended up winning it 44-36. It actually was a lot further away than that at points for them, but North Medford managed to come back and close things up a little bit. Some scoring for the Sheldon Irish. Paitlin Rohde had 11. Diamond Wright had 8, as did Gabby Harms. And Bo Brugman had 12 for the Irish. Meanwhile, for the North Medford Black Tornado, I have to do this while you're listening. Ali Stevens had 12 points and was actually the only one in double figures for North Medford, so we'll just run through the rest of them. Dia Patel had 4. Jaden Gallery ended up with 1. Margaret Hamlin had 3. Callie Rains had, if I can add, 7. Sometimes it's hard. Brooke Richardson had 3. Olivia Boger had 2. And Mariah Lane had 5. So that's kind of the way this thing ended up here in the North Medford Gymnasium. And they will now, the Black Tornado will now hit the road, as they will play at South Medford next Friday and Roseburg next Saturday. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Our next Table Rock Sports production that I know about will be tomorrow night, South Medford High School. They will be at Grants Pass, and we will have doubleheader action for you from up there, as the boys and the girls will both be playing tomorrow night at Grants Pass. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard is Sheldon 44, North Medford 36. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching and good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.